In the last decade, BC's wildfire seasons have changed. So, should the Wildfire Act that governs the province's response change as well?
There's a tremendous amount of lessons that should have been learned by now from previous fire seasons that just haven't fully been embraced.
BC United MLA Todd Stone argues tensions seen in the shoe swap the past few weeks, combined with the Monty Lake fire in 2021, show a need for new rules around how evacuation orders are managed.
If we want different results, we have to do things differently.
He says the BC Wildfire Service needs more money, particularly for community engagement. Stone claims more support is also needed for regional districts, who have often been overwhelmed when climate emergencies begin, and he's pushing the government to look to Australia, where wildfire volunteers play a bigger role, including defending their property.
We can work on insurance, we can work on liability, we can work on safety certifications and training, all that stuff. But I'm confident if others in the world, Australians and elsewhere, can do it, we can absolutely do it here in British Columbia.
An Alberta professor who studies wildfire response says incorporating more volunteers makes sense, but cautions against governments encouraging folks to stay behind explicitly to fight fires, especially if they're not skilled.
Communities and people have to be extremely well prepared to be able to do that safely. And so unless that high level of preparedness is there, I wouldn't advise that.
The BC Wildfire Service acknowledges the need to integrate locals into certain firefighting situations, as happened recently in the shoe swap.
We want to work with local governments. We want to work with fire departments across BC, as well as the general public that are willing and want to support response should their communities see an impact from a wildfire in the future.
But with this year's wildfire season still underway, the province is reticent to talk too much about potential future changes to wildfire policies around evacuation zones. But that won't stop the Union of BC Municipalities conference later this month. They're expected to talk about what they would like to see from the province, considering next year's wildfire season is only 9 months away. Justin McElroy, CBC News, Vancouver.